Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 4th of January, and today we're stealing 3 parts of the Prince Mark 1 while harming as few people as possible. We are weak, so no bash dashing. We're vindictive, which doesn't help us all that much. X-Glitcher could be useful if we pick up a glitcher of some sort. We got an armor-piercing shotgun. Okay, we got self-charging long-range key cloners and an extreme-range key cloner and a brick. Huh. What a set of items. The good news is we don't have to get close to people to take their keys. It's very powerful. No alarm response, defender, okay. We can't... Let's see, what are we going up against? Going up against glitchers, which means it's like relatively sort of safe to brick here. Relatively sort of safe to brick there because this is the only room that's at risk. I think I want to give it a go. We're weak, so like our going through the ships gonna be pretty slow. Brick will speed us up quite a bit. And in theory, this is a relatively easy brick. That said, I have messed up something like this before. Alright, drifting to the left, or right, the opposite of what I just said. That sudden change into red when it was all grayed out before was a little unnerving. Okay, this is looking pretty solid. So we're drifting slightly to the right, so I feel pretty safe about this angle. I'm aiming a little more left than I normally would, but I don't want to hit I didn't want to hit this corner. All right, that looks like no one's gotten tossed out. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Okay, let's get ready for the approach. Just need to take it head on. Yep. Not as used to the timings of approaching the ship head on. All right, please dock to this spot. That's the opposite of what I said. Alright, there's one crate that we missed, but it would have been mildly out of the way. Come on, please dock. There you go. Okay. We don't have anything to speed us up, so we just walk. Take a key, because why not? I didn't take a key yesterday, and that screwed me over a little bit. They can see me, that's fine. We take this, what is it? It's a something. It's a beam. Don't really care about it. Alright, then we just walk out. Alright, return to pod. We do need to wait just a second so that it doesn't auto-dock when we try to leave. There we go, 15 seconds. That seems like a bit much. Didn't see how good my dock was. Alright, glitch dashers, that's pretty scary for us. Autopilot, jammer, defender, okay. Let's see what we've got here. Alright, let's let it pass because it's being way too close. Alright. Even if we could reliably brick this spot, it's still risky because it's actually more risky than normal because it's bordering 2 spots and both of those spots could have people from different sections. So the safest and most convenient bricking would be this spot because it only borders 2 and is pretty close to the crate. But that's pretty, well, I'd say that's pretty risky. It borders 2 and it itself, so it's affecting 3. So if I were to brick like this spot, it effectively only affects 1 room because no one can be in here or here. If I brick here, it's 3. But on the other hand, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 15 in total. So only 3, this only affects 3 out of 15 rooms. Which is a pretty okay chance if we want to risk not bricking anyone, but still bricking in. I'm feeling pretty bricky. I'm feeling risky today. Let's do it. If the section were any smaller, I'd say it's a pretty bad idea. And it's still not a great idea. But I'm up for a risk today. Alright, that steel is in the way, so we press U to remove the UI. Most of it, at least. I'm grateful it still keeps some of it. Okay. Looks like we're mostly just drifting away, which is perfect. And let's see if we get lucky. No one dead immediately. And I don't see anyone getting pulled out. Alright, so it looks like it was just that room and this other room. There's a decent chance that this was a crate room. But I won't know that. Unless I watch someone else's playthrough of today. Because that room is gone. No, I didn't think about the reinforcements. Hopefully it's fine. I don't even know where the... I should have... Yeah, reinforcements, I should have checked where the telepad was at least. Okay, they're up in the top left, so that's not too bad. Alright, Defender made its way over here, but we might be fine. This is actually... we got the Defender and we got a glitch stasher. That's actually a little scary. Can I throw this fast enough to get you distracted? Can you be distracted? You're like searching. Sometimes that stops you from being distracted. Okay. Perfect. If you were any more to the right, I'd consider shooting out this fuel barrel. It's not strictly helpful. Alright, we open this and we get us something. Think that's self-charging? A beam of some sort. Not gonna bother with that. If it's a subverter, Like crashing you would be fine. It doesn't actually change anything. Subverting you would be actively bad because if you shot, then you'd harm yourself. We should be fine here. If we need to, I should have thrown something else, but we should be fine here. Yeah, we can either duck behind a corner or duck, as we currently are. One of your bullets should hit that engine. All right, that's fine because they're projected after glitching. Yeah. Good thing it's concussive. All right. Turn to pod. And we leave. All right. Do we risk a brick on ship 3? Let's see what it looks like. Ship 3 is usually one of the safer bricks, though, because they usually have the bigger ships, which means the longer hallways that we can safely brick into. Okay, emergency shield and armor. That's pretty good for me. Predator could be an issue. Heavy reinforcements. Defender. Okay, reinforcements were pretty scary there. We'll have to keep an eye out on the telepad spot. Okay, this is a very promising brick. That gets us very close to the crate. We do have a 1 in with either one of these that we would brick. We've got a 1 in 9 chance that someone is there. Actually higher than 1 in 9. Because I think a pod of guards is normally not in the same room as the pilot. Also, if they're not in a pod and they're spread out at computers or terminals, then that also raises it. But I don't want to go through this whole thing. This would be the safest brick. Unless... Alright, telepad's right here. So if we brick this, the contractors are unlikely to get over here. If we brick this, they're going to be swarming this area, so that's a bad idea. So if we are to brick, it's going to be here. What if we bricked this and then bricked this? It doesn't give us a 0-second dock. Because the pilot's chair is still in this section. But it does prevent people from getting over there. That's probably a little too risky. If this was a 3 length, then probably would. This is already very risky. But I want to do it. I'm going to get myself into a closer one of these. Or should I? With heavy reinforcements, they're going to be coming out of that pretty fast. They do have to make their way around. I've talked myself out of it. Alright, we're gonna go for the locked door. I'll consider, depending on what it looks like, I'll consider coming back for a brick. Okay, can we actually not get that key? We can actually not get a key here. That's actually pretty surprising. We could do a speed clone, undock, then clone. That's not great. I was worried that he'd be in the last section. So this is a safe brick. Depending on where they go, this is also potentially a safe brick. But then that gives us less protection from this telepad. We could leave and break both of these. Just to prevent contractors from getting over there. That's pretty tempting now that I know that they're safe. Alright, Predator, where are you going? You're going to the right, it seems like. Man, if I could steal a key, I'd definitely go in here. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Alright, so that's easy. This is pretty easy. This is pretty easy. This is pretty easy to go through. It'll just take a long time. This section was actually a bit iffy with the Predator here. That Predator ruined everything. None of these crates are super easy to get. So we're not likely to get any nice speed boosts. This is tough. Can I not reach this? I can't reach that. You know, the thought of undocking, going back up here, and then walking all the way down there. It's not the farthest, but I kind of want to do. I want to try a quick. I want to try a quick clone. That's what I want to do. I think I've made my decision. And then we can decide what we do based on what the Predator does. After that. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so similar to the quick swap, you can clone keys as long as the ship is loaded. Don't have to get too far. We just need to go out a little bit. Hop out. Okay. I forgot to take into account the ship rotating. That's why normally when I'm doing a quick swap, I would zoom out, then zoom back in, so that the alignment would be fine. So that took a little extra time because of that rotation, but not too bad. Could go for that crate, but do I need it? Okay, with the Predator going down that way, if they continue going all the way up, we're fine. So I'm going to trust that I don't need this crate. Might go for this one, it's less out of the way. Yeah, they're both... They can see up until like here, so I don't want to bother. Alright, gonna continue down. Oh, they changed direction. Alright, in that case, we want to pivot over this way. No, we're not going to walk up. Alright, please keep going to the left or something. Alright, we're going to do a throw up here. Wait, you saw me? Okay. One person seeing me. Two people seeing me with shields is fine. Let's see, I'll walk this way so that I can dodge to the right. And then you're not at risk of getting shot, and you're armored. Oh boy. Now I just saw where the next group is. I'm gonna toss at you because you're one of the closer people. Okay, I can't wait in here forever because I got people coming in behind me. I would really like both of you to look away. Okay, that might be enough. Now, do I have a spot that can alert them? Right there's probably the best spot. Please don't bonk. Please don't bonk. Please don't bonk. Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Mostly perfect. Perfect enough for what I currently need. Okay. Something I did not consider, if you shoot, you're standing on a fuel barrel and you're most likely gonna hit that. That is a huge problem. We've also got our defender coming up. Okay. I've got a plan. That involves some amount of risk. Okay, I've got two things. This is probably safer. All right, gonna take a step up here. And toss the gun and hope that that goes off. Don't need to worry about the alarm, I just need to worry about throwing it in a spot where it won't shoot anyone. And then we wait. Yeah, that should be a perfect angle. There we go. Oh god, that's a scary... that is a scary angle that it's shooting. I'll get out of the way of that. Oh, it's a super shotgun? Sheesh. Man, I'm glad I didn't aim it down at like that corner or something. That would have been real bad. Alright, so they're all looking up and not looking at me. Perfect. Alright, how are we doing down here? That's doing perfect. With the predator getting out of the way. Whew. Alright, that's the end of this one. Assuming something terrible doesn't happen. We got a gun. Don't care too much about that. Okay, with 21 seconds. Yeah, bricking and entering would have been faster. Doing that on the offset. I'm not sure about doing it after looking at the ship. Keep walking. Alright, let the ship unload. And off we go. For 25 seconds. Yeah, initially bricking and entering would have been faster. With the location of the steel item, I feel like docking, leaving, bricking, and then re-entering would have been faster. But that does come with the risk of the predator being in a bad location and just not being able to do anything about it. Walking through the ship, we could at least change our direction, our way of approach, depending on where they were walking. And yeah, we went way over time. All right, bloop. And that leaves us with 597. Unless one of the crates that I skipped was like something very good, which to be fair, there's a lot of potential very good things there, especially with X Glitcher. Any teleport device, slipstream, those would be the big things. Subverters don't help a whole lot because we already have all the keys in the world. But teleporters and slipstream would speed things up incredibly. That's a lot closer than I expected. That's a lot closer than I expected with how much I skipped on the first two ships. Now, yeah, really curious to see 7-2's approach to it. Did they go through the ship and get good items? Did they brick in similar ways that I did? Who knows? Really difficult to tell on this one. Especially since I have no idea what any of the crates had. Yeah. Still managed to take the top spot, so I'm quite happy with that. Yesterday, I felt like I took reasonable risks today. They're greater risks than I would normally take, but I felt like they were fairly reasonable. Yesterday, came in first with a 490 and a -10. Had a few mistakes, but they didn't end up costing me too much. But yeah, fairly happy. I'm happy to be in first place. Yesterday's run could have been better. There could have been a few key differences, such as not getting shot and getting crates in the correct spots and stuff, and recognizing that I was supposed to capture people. Still managed to get first. We have Cassandra coming in second, Zazaza in third, Razdal Batchter in fourth, and Tea-Cake in fifth place, making up the top 5. Good job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.